Hello, everyone, and welcome to the spookiest month. I am your spooky DM. We thought we'd dress up in actually, you know what? I do this every time, but you know what I should really do? I should go to the party so you can all see our lovely costumes. Hi, everybody. One second. Here we are. Hi, everybody. We all dressed up. All of us.
Even me.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dancing.
Ah,
The reveal.
the reveal is real.
Prestige.
Jinx decided to go so far into Maldris's character that she is stealthy. She's not here this week. Something came up. She apologizes for not being here. She sends her love to all of you. But we are here to carry the torch. I will be guiding Maldris's knife-ridden hands. You know, that's that.
Knife-ridden?
It's got. I guess
Makes
knife
it
riddled.
sound like
Riddled
they
sounds
are-
weird too. You know, it's
they
not
are
a great
cursed
turn of phrase.
with
Laden?
blade.
Maybe? Laden hands?
Listen, I'm a volcano. I don't spend a lot of time on the English language.
He's gonna use that as an excuse the entire game. Listen, I'm a volcano.
Listen.
I can do what I want.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't
Oh.
like me when I'm angry.
Oh no.
That's a different character. Come on.
It's
Still like you.
it's,
Aw.
it's amazing.
Yeah, you have some
Welcome to What's
self-esteem
Left of Us,
issues.
a D&D podcast. It's an actual play here. It's a podcast if you happen to be listening to it on Anchor. Hello, people on Anchor. We play D&D, which means we dive into topics and situations that everyone at the table has been vetted for and it says that they're cool with. But of course, as per usual, if you don't, if you find something that we're talking about to be a little bit too much, by all means, dip out. Come back in a little later when things are a little bit more your speed. No questions asked. The moderation for this channel is done by Pronouns in my bio, our lovely mod Sam. And Sam, who is back now, Sam's birthday was on the 26th, which was 2 days ago.
What?
Sam, please drop whatever you can in the chat so that people can see what you do and where to go to support you. Sam's great. Sam does more than just moderation, by the way. Sam did his first DMing sprint with, I think it was Kids on Bikes last month or earlier this month. What is time? I
It
can't.
was-
Sounds like a lot of exercise.
What?
Yeah, it sounds really difficult to play games while on bikes.
And he's
it's
sprinting too.
It's a Peloton thing, I think. I'm not. Does that joke still work? Is this? Yeah, okay.
It's on a subscription basis, buddy. It better work.
Right. Yeah, of course. Go ahead, Sam. Absolutely. Yeah. So if you do anything wrong, Sam will be right there with the band hammer, and also Sam will make you a villain in his next streamed D&D session, which
You'll
I think
get
is
run
worse.
over by the kids on bikes.
Right? You'll be
Yes.
immortalized as something terrible.
A skid
you know,
mark on the sidewalk.
Not the
You
worst
know?
place to be, skid mark.
right?
True.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right, what am I thinking here? Last month, we actually, for the very first time, stopped in a mid-combat. The first, I think that this is the first extreme combat you folks had been in as a party.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
Let's see here. Let me go over to the map and see if I can't acclimate everyone to this. So the party made their way to the town of Velasso, which they found in a bit of a crisis. Their volcano was erupting, and not in the usual soft, gentle way that their volcano is used to erupting. No, big, terrifying lava flows that were eating things up. So they were prepping to get people out of there, and they were prepping to get all their stuff messed with. And in the meanwhile, the party was asked if they could do a little bit of scouting, and maybe get some scrolls, and also maybe take a look at the wildlife and make sure the herds that they had brought down and were ready to evacuate and make sure they were doing okay. And also, like, maybe there's a bandit problem. There's a lot going on in Velasso, so the party decided to take it from the top and work back down the slope towards the village of Velasso itself. And so they went all the way over to find this pathway to the farming village of Tema, which is further up the slope and had been cut off previously. But they found a cooling lava tube that they were able to walk through. And they found the ranger waystation, the station that used to make sure that this place was clear. And no one was there, assumably. But then, oh no, lava zombies. And I have updated the models. Now we have actual lava zombies. And they are creepy, and they are glowy, and a whole bunch of stuff is going on here.
One of them is breakdancing.
Yes. That's
one of them is
one.
Yeah, that's the one that's on the ground, but apparently it's just breakdancing. Yeah, that's the downstage for that model. Listen,
himself in half backwards.
He's doing
that one's from Skyrim.
I love the cracked in half one. It's my favorite. Okay, so we were here. You had been through one round of combat. You had downed one zombie, and Tim noticed as it was at her feet that it was starting to reform.
Yes.
Rathgurther had chopped the head off of the one right in front of her, and it was back to being Tim's turn.
Oh gosh, I should have prepared for this.
It's okay, you can take your time.
Okay,
The volcano is patient.
Is it? That's the thing that they say about lava, right? It's very slow.
It's very slow.
And very cool.
Yeah. Just like me. Okay, so Tim is feeling unwell. On a scale from 1 to 21, she is at about a 14, I would say. And there's not a ton she can do. All right, so just based on my memory, whenever we hit them, it was bad, right? Like it was like so hot that it hurt us whenever we hit them. Is that?
It was a very easy dodge check once it happened, but sometimes it hit and did a little bit of damage.
Okay. Sure. So I'm going to... Oh no. I'm gonna just hit them with my hammer very hard. The one in the middle of the... Like the one that's in front of me, not the one in front of Rathgurther, if that...
Can you see this guy moving around?
One.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so smack him with my warhammer.
Go for it.
That is a 15.
A 15? Ooh. That hits. It absolutely hits.
Yes. All right, this was two-handed. I should have said that before, but that's how I'm doing it. And that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very nice.
Yes.
Where's this? Yeah. Well, he hadn't been hit yet, so that was the first time he got hit.
I bonked him with the bad hammer. Okay.
You did.
I did. So I also have...
Apologies. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Okay. Tim whacked a zombie.
Yes.
Did 6 damage. And then you got Sparks to do something?
Yeah, I don't remember how much damage I did. I thought I did more than 6.
I thought you said 6.
8.
Let's check the record.
Was it 8?
Sparks did 6. Sparks
8.
did 6 because Sparks bit, and that was 6 damage. I still have the 4 on the dice screen.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. So when you ordered Sparks to attack something, which one did it attack? The one you were attacking, or the one that was down?
Yes. Oh, I had said the one that I was attacking. I forgot that the one that was down was coming back. Yeah.
That's okay. So you did 6 more damage to that, and that is, if my math is correct, 14.
Yes.
So that's pretty good. Okay.
And that's it.
I believe that is your turn, and Sparks' turn.
Yes.
And now, the Flowborn that you had downed starts piecing itself back together. It's not fully back yet, but it does indeed stand up. A big giant hole in its chest slowly melting back in with magma where the body was. Okay. Emery.
So I have a thing I would like to do.
Oh,
And I think I'll just tell you if it will. I'm going to tell you what I want to do, and you tell me if it works.
excellent. I am down for this.
So Vernon's like real fucked up, right?
Oh yeah, I'm down to like 1/3 of my health.
It's pretty visible.
So what I would like to do is, if it's possible to do this as a bonus action, can I grab him by the scruff of the neck?
Yeah.
Yeet him behind me and kind of jump in between the zombies that are going to get an opportunity attack on him.
Right. So I don't know if you all know this, but in D&D 5e, when a character is forced to move by another creature, there is no attack of opportunity. So,
Oh, well, then that's perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
yeeting him.
okay, so the problem
This
is, of
is how
course,
it
is
would
that
anyway.
moving another character is an action. So you'll be taking like a shove action, only you'll be shoving him in the direction you want.
Okay.
And
Well-
Vernon, because you are an ally, you can choose to fail your check to resist this.
Okay, in that case, I choose to fail my check.
That's right.
Okay.
So where do you want Vernon? You can push him up to 10 feet away, I think.
Just like 10, like as far back towards like kind of, I don't know, like how do I get the little thingy to show up?
If you hit M, as in Maven, you'll
Yeah,
get
so
a
like maybe
whole
right
bunch of
around here,
those.
just as
Yeah.
far backwards as I can physically yeet him away from the Zorbos.
Well, that would be 10 feet. So yeah, absolutely. Yeet.
Yeeting him.
Yeet.
Right. Now, Vernon, I am going to have to make you make an athletics or an acrobatics check, whichever one you would like, to stay on your feet for
Let's
this.
see. Well, they're both the same thing, so I'm going to go with acrobatics because I want him to try to do a backflip. I got
I
an
think
11.
Okay, that's just high enough to work. It was a relatively
So
easy.
backflip, but he doesn't land on his feet.
Yeah, it's not the most graceful. I always thought that Vernon was so lanky that a backflip by him would be basically like just a slinky. He'd just like whoopsie doodle. Just
It turns into a somersault.
yeah. Okay, so that was your action, Emery. Do you have any bonus actions that you can do?
The only ones I have would be cantrips, I think, right? And the only
yeah.
one I have that would really do much of anything is Firebolt. These are fire zombies. I don't think that would
Right.
do much to them.
Well, also, I think you only have a bonus action left, so I don't believe
Yeah.
Firebolt is a bonus action.
I mean, it depends on like DM to DM rules, is like if
True.
you allow cantrips to be a bonus action or not. I know it varies depending on tables, but
Yeah. So if that's that, then you're good, I guess.
yeah, I'm thinking is like, should I? Can I? Okay, if I move like here, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack from this guy. Am I, or am I
Yeah.
still close enough to him?
No, you'll
Okay.
absolutely take an opportunity attack. Yeah.
Because I kind of want to like wedge myself in between here to kind of like keep the path open for the rest of them so that they can get out.
Yeah, you could if you wanted. You might.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Get
It might not
out.
hit you.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go down
fuck it.
fighting. We're gonna
Well,
die
yeah,
in
but
this
just-
volcano.
No, listen, I want you guys to be able to like get out of this situation, like this little alcove, though.
Tim is no coward.
No, but you are on fuego a little bit.
Just-
Also,
right.
she is very much a coward.
Yeah, screw it. So I have something I can do if it does hit me. So I'm just gonna like start wedging my way in here and start trying to like.
Excellent. Now I can. Man, I really should have cut armholes for this thing. Now I can roll dice. Listen, this is
Good luck,
you're
volcano son.
witnessing the grace of a volcano. This creature's gonna attempt to make an opportunity attack on you. Let's see
Luck.
here. It is a 19 to hit.
Okay, in that case, I am going to. I have a reaction spell
Yeah.
that is Blade Ward,
Okay.
which means that my AC is +5 until the end of my next turn.
Dope.
Wait, no, that's not the right spell though. That's not
Right.
Shield is the one I was looking for.
Yes.
Which is a +5. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that as my reaction, which means I have a 20 AC until the start of my next turn, which means that does not hit.
Excellent. Emery just puts up a shield as she's flying towards her friends, and wow,
Ew.
zombie bite lands on it. Okay, All right. The Headless Wonder. Breathgirther, you have struck the head off of this creature. It's going to attempt to make 2 attacks. However, because obviously it can't see, it is now going to be at a disadvantage. So, here we are. No, I want that. There we go. First,
You can probably speed this up. My AC is 13, so
13, beautiful. It just misses with the first attack, and the second attack is very much going to miss. So yeah, it's just flailing wildly. It can't do anything. The head is off in the corner, unable to bite anything at all. So that is its turn entirely. Vernon, you have been yeeted.
Okay.
You are now back far enough that nothing has been able to catch you, and you have clear line of sight to most of the things here.
Excellent. I believe I'm going to take aim at this guy here, the one with the horns. I can't really like click on him.
This one?
But the one standing, yeah, that one right
There you
next to Emery. And I'm going to try and cast. I'm just going to try to cast Hex on it, I think.
Sure.
Which, yeah, let's give it a shot. So, I think it says a concentration spell for up to an hour, so I'm going to do that.
Absolutely. I think you just do it, right?
I guess so. Yeah, it looks like it. There's no like saving throw or anything like that. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, then it's 1d6 of necrotic damage, which I rolled a 1 because, of course, I did.
1 extra damage. Bonk.
Yes.
There you go.
And then I'm going to take Vernon and just move him ever so slightly, just right here.
Excellent.
Apparently, I'm floating. I really like just getting those calf workouts in.
That's
at the
right.
same
Yeah.
time.
The toes.
Yes.
Speaking of, this Zambi doesn't like getting smacked with a hammer, and it's going to attempt to hit Tim with its 2 attacks. Takes a couple swipes. Oh no!
Sorry.
Hi. Throws
crashed.
up. Yeah.
Crash.
And lots of stuff. Good stuff. You're
yeah.
about to get attacked.
Yeah. Ah!
Okay. I believe in you. Oh, well, he rolled really terribly, so
Oh,
I think
good.
you're good. I think his max was 8 there, so
Perfect.
he just misses you with his big, meaty claws. Rathgirther, the time. The horns are blowing.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the nearest beheaded, or rather headed, Zombo.
Indeed.
To try and draw aggro. Because I figure the headless one, he's less of a threat. So
Yeah.
the nearest one with the head, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. I bellow to him, I have defeated sedimentary rock. I will not be defeated by mere igneous. And you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate for a zombie, but
yeah.
So he rolled a 7, and I know you all think the zombies are wise creatures, but unfortunately, this one has a -2 to its wisdom. So yeah,
it's going to go ahead and fail that spell save DC, and he takes 3 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next turn.
3 psychic damage and has disadvantage. Gotcha. That's
and as a bonus action, I will use my remaining bardic inspiration, and I will turn to Tim and I will say, "Take heed, little one.
Ah!
They seem invincible, but they can be killed."
Woo!
And you now have bardic inspiration. You have a D6 you
Awesome.
can add to your a roll of an ability check or an attack roll of your choice.
I realize I did forget to make the Flowborn splatter the last time Tim hit it, but we'll pass that by. It's fine. All cool.
Retcons.
All right, no retcons. Are you gonna make any moving around, Rathgirth, or are you gonna stay where you are? Excellent. All right. The horned Flowborn is going to turn to Emery, who just moved into its real sphere of influence. It's going to make a couple attacks on Emery. I believe, Emery, you still have access to your shield, correct? Because
until the start of my next turn, my AC is 20.
20? Wow.
Yeah, it's 15
I
plus
hope
5.
I get a crit. I do get a crit.
No!
Oh, come on.
I rolled real high, so I rolled 15.
Wait,
which
wait,
actually
wait.
doesn't work, and then I rolled
Wait.
a 20. Yeah.
So, the Sparks, he can do a thing where the defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. Is it 5 feet?
Unfortunately not. It is 7.8
Oh.
feet away.
Okay,
I can
never
take
mind.
it.
Never mind.
Fine. Okay, so you miss with 1, but you take a claw attack. So you take 8 damage from slashing. And you take a further 6 from fire damage, which I believe you have resistance to.
Yeah, so that's a further 3. That's still not good, but
So I have a question for you. Are you at half health yet?
I am.
Can I get you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is this related to my special thing? That's a 7.
That's a
Plus 1 is an 8.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's
What does
very
that do?
unfortunate. So Emery takes this hit, and you know when people like go negative in films, you know, and something bad happens and it's like go negative, like her hair starts to lift up and like she turns a negative color in front of all of you, and something in her chest begins to glow and swirl. Emery, for the time being, you were under the effects of the Black Heart.
I thought that didn't activate until I hit 0 HP.
No, you have to make a Constitution saving throw when you get to half health.
Uh-oh.
I thought that did not activate until I hit negative HP. Oh boy. Oh boy. My special little
shit.
thing.
So yeah, you were under the effects of the Black Heart, and specifically you have to act in accordance with the rage.
Just screaming.
Yeah, absolutely. She's turned into more or less a mindless monstrosity.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll have to keep that up so I remember what it does.
It's a lot of shit.
It is a lot of shit.
It's like a paragraph.
I didn't honestly expect you to. It's an easy test to fail. Anyways, doesn't matter. So that was his
barely.
turn.
I'm 1 point below half.
Yeah, so it's going to take everything around you starts catching fire. In addition to all of that,
More so than it already was.
Well, yeah, more so than it already was. Now, obviously, these creatures aren't going to be affected too much by it, but they can be affected a little bit by it.
1d4 fire damage. Any creature within 5 feet of me when at the end of its turn.
Yeah, so this thing's going to take an additional 2 damage. Sorry.
Is Sparks within 5 feet?
Sparks is not within 5 feet. Oh, wait a second. Maybe it might be in 5 feet of
her.
Emery.
Yeah.
But it's not his turn yet. No, he's not within 5 feet. He's just outside of it. But it's not within his turn anyway, so we're all good. It's Maldris's turn. Yabba dabba doo, says Maldris. No, Maldris does not say that. But Maldris does indeed go in to like stab this monster. So I'm gonna go over to I am Maldris. She's gonna, or sorry, they are gonna stab this monster here. Let's see. Open it up. Maldris's page. Okay. That's pretty good. And then it gets a +1 because it's still magic from your thing. Although it's going to use its short sword first. The short sword does not have magical thing. Okay, so it's +5. First attack, which should be the only attack. Yeah, 1 attack per action. It's going to attack. Yeah. Maldris. You have to roll better than that, my friend. 7 + 5 is 12. And I think this thing has a better save than that. No, it's actually right on that. Bingo. Okay. So nice. They're going to do a whole bunch of damage. You know, I'm just going to roll it here. I don't care. Hiya. Roll, I say. 6 damage. Look at that. And then Maldris is going to have to make a dex save, which they do just fine. And the 6 damage goes on this creature here. Now it is Yeah, 18. Bam. Okay. Now it is that exact creature's turn, and it is going to make 2 attacks on Maldris. One of which hits. Maldris is going to take 4 claw damage and 3 fire damage. Let's see here. Oops. So 7 damage in total. Maldris is starting to look a little bit shaky. All right. Now we're back to Tim.
Yeah. So I am going to. Oh gosh. I don't know that I can do this. I don't really want to sacrifice Maldris, but
What you doing?
I want to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew,
Okay.
which sends out a line of acid that is 30 feet long. Now, the
Okay.
nice thing about all of these zombies is that they're pretty much sort of in a
line.
5-foot wide line. But I don't know that I can, because the line is also capped on either end by Rathgurther and Maldris. So I'm gonna hit one of them, I think. I don't think there's a way to get all of them and
Well,
not.
it issues from you specifically is the spell.
Yes.
So
yes.
it wouldn't hit Rathgurther unless you spun around and specifically shot it at her. So,
No, but
yeah.
no, but Maldris is within 30 feet easily unless I get behind Rathgurther.
Correct. Yeah.
That's so I don't think I can avoid hitting
I see what
one
you're
of the
talking
two of
about.
them.
Yes. Okay.
Like,
what is the save for it? I believe it's a dex save, isn't it?
yeah, Dex 14.
Dex 14. Well, I can tell you that Maldris has a +5 to her to their dex save.
But
I will say previously in the last when we were fighting last month, Maldris before indicated that they were fine with you shooting off spells and stuff that were in relatively close proximity. Going off of that, I'd say that Maldris would probably still say the same thing.
Oh no. Okay.
But it's up to you. It's up to you if you think that that you would be different. You would say different.
I think. Well.
It's close.
Yeah, I'll still have a spell slot. I can heal them if I need to.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I hope that I don't kill my friend. Okay, let's cast. So I want to kind of get. I don't want to get an attack of opportunity, but I want to kind of head up this way just a little bit.
As soon
if I
as
can
you
do that.
break close combat with these two zombies, they will give you that attack. So, however, the line should absolutely catch both of them.
Will it?
Yeah, because the line has a little bit of a width too. I have to assume that anything within 5
it's
feet
like
of the
5
line
feet.
gets hit.
Yeah, it's a 5 foot wide.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I will stay where I'm at. I will cast. I'll pull out a vial of liquid and just take the stopper out and just kind of like fling it so that it goes out in a line.
Absolutely.
All right. I have cast that. They all of these zombies need to make a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. I'm going to make Maldris's first.
Okay.
Maldris makes it very easily. So Maldris will take, what is it, half damage?
I don't know that they take any damage, actually.
Okay. It'll say in the spell the conditions.
Yeah, each creature must succeed on a dex save or be covered in acid for the spell's duration.
Okay.
That's it.
And it's 15, you said, was the...
14.
14, okay. One zombie makes it out of the radius.
Okay.
Dodges out of the way. The others all take the damage.
Perfect. So they are going to take 5d4 at the start of each of their turns.
Okay. I'm going to mark them with...
Or 5 damage. Did I say 5d4?
At the start of their
I was
turns,
about to say 5d4. That's a lot.
Yeah.
No, 2d4
That's some really caustic brew.
equals 5. 5
That is
damage
some
at the start of each of their turns.
And this guy's clear.
dank
Unless-
brew.
Okay.
Unless they take an action to wipe themselves off, which I don't know that zombies are really into like personal hygiene and cleanliness. So,
Yeah.
Well, that's an assumption.
well,
Right. Are you using your bonus action to tell Sparks to do a bite?
No. I am going to tell I mean I don't need to do a bonus action for this, but I'm going to tell Sparks to like stay back from them. So he's going to take the dodge action.
Okay. So he takes his dodge action, and then it is Hiya. This creature is back up, and it is going to attempt to attack Sparks.
It takes 5 damage first before
That's right,
it does
take
anything.
5 damage. Oh my god, no. It had 19 damage before. Let's erase that. It's got a new health pool now. 5 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So it goes to take a strike, and its arm falls off first, so it's only got 1 attack now. So the brew does that, and then it rolls a 2 because of a disadvantage, and it just doesn't hit
Nice.
the good boy. Emery.
Yep.
This is going to be a little complicated. Emery, you are under the effects of a whole bunch of stuff right now.
Yeah.
So, first of all, you have haste, which gives you 2 actions.
I already had so many
yeah.
attacks.
Keep an eye on your critical hits as well.
Yeah. Alrighty. I am just going to closest zombie to me, I guess the breakdancing punk.
Yep.
First attack on him is 14 with no modifiers. My short sword is +4, so that's 18 to hit.
That absolutely
Which
hits.
is a crit.
Yep.
Which is a crit with the
is.
black heart effects.
That is, yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll damage for that one. Oh, and I rolled max damage. That's 8. But that's a 6 + 2. I multiply the 6 by 2,
Yeah.
which is 12 + 2 is 14 damage for that first hit.
Okay, you just slam him back into the ground, and he's like a pile of mush.
All right, next
Nice.
one closest to me. Number 2, going at him again. That is a 19.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that shit again. Okay, so that's a 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10 damage to him.
Okay.
All right, and so my normal thing is I get two attacks per action because I'm a dual blades. All right, here comes 2 more.
Yeah.
Third attack is bad. It's only a 7.
Okay.
Fourth one is 17 plus 4, which is a 21.
Right.
And that's gonna do a further 8 damage to, I guess, the one with the horns.
Yeah, that would be enough to down this one. You hacked off one of its arms, incidentally, earlier, and now it is down.
Fully down?
Well, like its partner, it is slowly starting to regenerate.
All right. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. Features and traits. Once per short rest. Okay, second wind.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I am the death blender. All right. Attack number 5. Oh, that's
Which
my
one?
crossbow, not the one closest the one I can't this one.
This one right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to make a little step, but you can absolutely get there.
Okay, yeah, I steppy and I am just blades of fury just coming at this fucker.
Right.
That is 3. Okay, that is a 16 to hit, which I assume hits.
Oh yeah, that very much hits, yeah.
All right, then that's another 6 damage.
This one is also down.
All right, and then I'm just moving my way along the line. I'm moving my way
Okay.
down. I'm
Hang on a second. I believe something I did not tell you.
all of the lava attacks.
No, well, I'm going to resolve those when you're done. However, the next target is close enough to Tim. that you have to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you attack Tim instead of the zombie. You were like fully in an unbridled, seeing red sort of rage.
I'm not terribly wise. Oh god. I forgot that was one of the features. Death Blender. Please be kind.
What'd you roll?
A 9.
Oh no.
And no pluses to that?
It's a -1, sir.
Oh, it's a -1.
My wisdom.
Do you have any
You are
inspiration?
unfortunately going to attack. You're going to
Wait,
confuse
Wait.
Tim. Yeah.
Sparks. The defender
That's right.
imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature that it can see within 5 feet of it.
I believe indeed this time Sparks is actually within 5 feet. If I go edge to edge, which is where I should be going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well.
So disadvantage to strike, but you are striking at Tim.
He's such a good boy.
I am so sorry in advance.
It's okay.
'Cause the first one's a 19.
Jesus Christ.
The second one's a 16.
It hits.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. I'm going to use shield.
Yes!
That's a
Plus
good
5
idea.
bonus
Yes.
to AC. So it does not hit.
Beautiful. So
Because
yes,
I
you
think
see
I would be
Emery
dead.
like he's screaming and charging through a bunch of zombies, just cutting them all down, and then she gets to you and she's just like continuing. It looks like aside like this thing in her chest is like throbbing menacingly, and she cuts in and she's moving like like real fast, faster than you've ever seen. And you throw up a shield real quick and a big clang happens and her sword hits it. Now Emery, I'm gonna need you to make 3 dexterity saving throws.
I was not done, sir.
Oh,
I
that's
have
right. I'm
3
so
more
sorry.
attacks left.
I forgot.
Zombo number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's
Right.
a 12.
To hit it, I believe
Yeah.
12 just hits it.
Alrighty, because then that is 7 damage.
7 damage. Oh well.
7 damage.
It is also down.
Dang.
I mean, okay, so based on what you just told me, there's still 1 zombie up, right? Like the
There
one over by
is
Malgris?
one zombie way behind you, but there are still things to hit in close proximity to you.
There's things to hit in close proximity to me.
Now, you already failed once against Tim, so you don't have to roll for her again. But technically, Rathgurther and Sparks are both close enough.
They sure are. So yeah, this one, so,
Just make a wisdom
Rathgur-
saving throw. I'll decide which one you run up against.
oh, wisdom, can I use the roll that I just did? Because that was, oh,
Sure.
no, wait, I don't want to use that one because it was low. Ha 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 ha.
Roll math. Listen, game the
Oh,
system.
no, that is a 2 minus 1 is a 1.
It's a 1, huh? 1 second.
It's a 1.
Which one does she hit? That would be Rathgurther.
Okay,
Beans.
Beans, I'm sorry.
Are
roll
you
low,
the-
roll low, roll low. It's a 16.
That hits.
Hits. Do your damage.
Okay, it was only 3 though. It's only 3. I
Yeah.
rolled like minimum damage there.
Rathgurther's like, buh?
She's
fair,
moving.
She has been saying that she's gonna hit you. Like
You
Right.
have seen Emery pissed off
Hmm.
before. This is like inhuman amounts of rage right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's fair for her to be confused why in the middle of a fight she's getting attacked by her teammate.
Right.
No, yeah, fair.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. So now let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emery, you have to make 4 separate dexterity saving throws.
You assumed that I was done. I
Are
think
you
with my
having
math,
more?
I used second wind and I'm hasted. That's 4 more and I'm dual
Oh my God,
wielding. That's
you're
4
right.
more attacks. I got 2 left.
Okay.
I got
Holy
2
shit.
left.
You're not wrong. Okay, so again, you
Can I-
don't have to roll for Rathgurther anymore, but Sparks is still closer than that zombie is.
You're gonna just
So,
hit all the fan
roll-
favorites.
Okay, well that
Right.
one's a 17. I see Sparks as a good
Yeah.
boy and I keep moving.
Okay. Yeah.
the
So you can
power of the
absolutely
good boy.
charge at that last zombo.
Charge at the last one and just, can I send her
Mm-hmm.
just both attacks on it and just wail on
Absolutely.
this shit? Okay, well, the first one's
Yep.
only a 9, so that's probably not going to do it. And then the second one is a 14.
The 14 absolutely hits. Yeah.
Alrighty. Give me
Oh my
some
god, this one's close to
fucking
death.
damage. 7.
Honestly, you definitely knocked this one down as well, because all of them were
Josh!
pretty close. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, well,
Um,
now I am finished.
Okay. I completely forgot that second wind is also affected by haste. That is a tremendous amount of stuff that just happened. Okay. Now, Emery, at the end of your turn, you get to make
Yeah.
another Constitution saving throw
Okie
to
dokie.
see if you can quell
Okay,
the rage.
that one's a 17.
That one does. Okay, so you come to. I'm going to give you a single point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So you
I add
kind
that
of
to
don't
my
know
active
really what happened. But
conditions?
all of the zombies are now slowly reforming at your feet. This turn, nothing happens with them. Vernon, it
It
is
takes
your
5 damage.
turn. Oh, that's right. A bunch of them take 5 damage. The ones that have acid on them, incidentally, they just die. Like they start bubbling away. Like they get melted
nice.
almost
Hell
completely.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot all
Totally
the
worth it.
dexterity saving throws. So Emery, you
How
absolutely
many of
have
those
to
do
take.
I have to roll?
So now
All
it'll be
of them.
5. 5 dexterity
All
saving
right.
throws. Tell me every time
1.
you fail, which is a 10 or less, you take
Okay.
2 damage. 2 fire
Okay,
damage.
well, the first one's a 12.
Yeah.
Second one's a 13.
Right.
Third one's a 15.
Okay.
Fourth one's a 17.
Gotcha. One more.
Well, the last one's a 3.
3. So you take 2 fire damage, which is 1 fire damage for
Which
you.
is
So you
1.
take a damage. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like hunched over, blades in hand, just fucking shaking and looking a little feral right now.
Yeah.
Just
Oof. 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 Unfortunately, Sparks, Tim, and Rathgurther will also have to make some saves. Sparks and Tim, you have to make 2. Sparks and Tim, you have to make 2
This is the
saves.
turn that never ends.
And Rathgurther, you have to make 1.
So what type of save?
It's a dexterity saving throw, and you have to beat a 10.
Tim got a 7 and
9.
a 1.
Tim takes
Or
4
a 7 and a
damage.
4, but
Rathgurther
yeah.
takes 2.
Okay, 4. Let me roll for the good boy. Let's
Mhm.
roll a 20. That's 22
Way to
or
go, good boy.
21 and 16. So
Yeah, so
he's
the good boy doesn't
fine.
get hit.
Wait,
Um,
Tim takes 7.
Meldris
today?
has to as well. Tim takes 4 fire damage.
Oh,
And then Meldris gets to roll, and Meldris is fine. And that, the end of that particular combat. So it's technically Vernon's turn now. There are 2 reforming Zambos that you can see on the ground.
Ooh. Oh yeah, there's the one back by Rathgurther. I thought
Yeah.
that one was, all acidized and stuff. Okay. In that case, Vernon is going to take a step forward. He's going to use Eldritch Blast in an attempt to just like disintegrate this thing, if that's at all
like
possible.
point
He's going to aim
blank,
away
double
Point
shot.
blank.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
holds out his hand like Piccolo and just die.
Yeah.
Blam.
Now
Yeah,
watch
go
this. I'm
for
gonna
it.
roll a 1. Okay, here we go. Oh, I did actually get it. Oh, 25.
So Vernon, I
Holy
regret
shit.
to inform you have to roll a disadvantage. Not only is you firing a range attack at something that is
Oh.
prone, but you are in melee combat with something. So yeah,
Okay. Oh, 10.
10 unfortunately does not hit. I don't know how you don't hit,
So I just
but you
shoot the
don't
ground.
hit. Yeah, you're a little shaky. That
That's just how
that
it works.
feral lady just murdered a bunch of things.
Yeah, I guess so.
Rathgurther, it is now your turn. There's a thing slowly forming at your feet.
Starting to feel like maybe this isn't a fight we should be continuing.
It probably would be smart to run away.
I mean, there's only a couple things left.
Well,
Right.
but they keep reforming.
The others that had gone down and were damaged while they were reforming have stopped that. They are now a puddle of like rock and
Oh.
ooze.
Well,
just
then I'm just
step on
gonna
it real hard.
I'm just gonna scrunch on the bastard in front of me.
You get advantage to hit a down target with melee.
Good thing. 13?
13 hits.
Seven damage. Or sorry, no, 9 damage.
That's more than enough to finish it off. You just start hacking it to pieces, basically, and it stops coming together at some point and just starts slowly cooling. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn before I transfer over to Maldris?
No.
No. Vicious mockery, the poor downed creature. Maldris also goes ahead and takes a swipe. Yeah, Maldris hits it, and I think even her base damage is enough to, or their base damage, pardon me, is enough to smack it around. Yeah, even with the lowest amount of damage they can do, but let's see what they do anyway, just for funsies. 4, perfect. And then I can also do sneak attack with it, why not? Because they haven't been able to.
Sneak attack on the bleb.
What
It was looking at the little hole in the ground that I blasted with the Eldritch Blast and missed it. Missed it.
Yeah. That's not right. Where is this? Sneak attack. There we go. 2d6. Bingo. You know what? Whatever. It's a bunch of damage. Yeah, in a second. Where's this? Yeah. Roll 2d6. Go for it. D&D Beyond. Another 8 damage. Yeah, she does 15 damage to this thing. Oh, sorry, they do 15 damage to this thing, and then bam, it is destroyed. Okay. Welcome back to exploration mode, and I will turn off the creepy music. In fact, I will make it silent to underpin the thing. Emery, your chest hurts.
That's not the only thing that hurts. I am at 11 out of 26.
Yeah. That's
yeah, so I think that once all the zombos are down, I just kind of just like look around. You see like hands and shoulders just shaking, and then the blades just fall out of my hands and I just fall to my knees.
There you go.
That was very silly looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is this Mario Party
I'm about to
animation
undercut
here?
the gravitas.
Tim is just sort of cowering behind, maybe cowering is too strong of a word. She is definitely putting sparks between her and Emery for the time being.
I think Rathgirther, seeing her like kind of collapse and shaking, would be like trying to comfort her, but like,
I did just stab you a little bit.
yeah, like I understand you're upset, but I don't think we should dally here. Time is of the essence.
We need to get out of here. I'm gonna like just try to stand up. Real shaky.
Oh yeah.
I'll offer a hand.
Yeah, just not even giving you shit at this point. Just taking it, grabbing my swords, just both hilts in one hand, and they're just dragging on the ground. It's just like, oh fuck. I don't feel so hot. I mean, I feel very hot. We're in a fucking volcano, but that's not what I meant.
Right.
Yes, Jay, you are a volcano.
You said it.
That's today's magic void.
It's a volcano.
Yay.
The word of the day is volcano.
Okay.
Did you get hit by that? Just to Rathgirther, since you're the closest.
I get hit by what?
Did I fucking stab you just now?
You stabbed me a little bit. You didn't seem to be yourself.
No, I don't know what that was.
Yes. Well, that's a problem for another time. Do you feel in control now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up a little bit, but I think I'm done for now.
Anyone else wish to throw up?
No, totally fine over here. Definitely didn't just get thrown across the floor.
How is everyone feeling in terms of vigor?
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, it could be better.
Maldris
okay.
doesn't really answer, but you can see that she's or that they're a little bit burnt up.
Who's
Little
got
crispy.
what are people's HPs looking like?
And I'm at half.
11.
11.
below
I'm at
half.
7 out of 21.
Yeah, everyone's roughly half health. Yeah, except for poor Vernon. Wait, is it half health
Yeah,
for
he's
Vernon?
at
Hold on,
1/3.
1/3. There you go.
Yep, 7 out of 21.
Alright, I'm gonna upcast Cure Wounds as a 2nd level spell on Vernon.
Woohoo!
Gets
Awesome.
8 HP.
8. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know what? My
Nice.
spells are kind of useless battle-wise, so I'm also going to upcast it as a 2nd level spell on Tim.
Ooh.
She gets 7, and as a 1st level spell on Emery.
Hey, thank you.
She gets 3.
You know what? I'll take it. Better than
She's a little
nothing.
shaky administering healing magic to you. It's like keeping an eye on you a little bit.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Listen, I'll take it.
Okay, so as the party limps out of the tube, are you folks going to start heading up the slope to continue looking for things, or technically you've satisfied the request for looking for, like, if there's a safe passage to Tema?
There is
So-
not.
Right. I mean, it's at least open.
Safe.
Yeah, it is safe in
Safe is
terms
a-
of the lava. You're walking around without dying. However, yes, you can continue back down the slope towards your original intention, which was to try and rescue some scrolls from the villa if you feel like it, and then maybe hit the herd area before you head back to the town. It's up to you folks.
Yeah, I feel like maybe going to get those scrolls next would be a wise idea.
Very well.
This lava is going a lot faster than we expected.
Okay.
Marie's just real quiet.
And who knows, maybe we'll find some more healing stuff over there.
Right. So while the party exits the lava tube, heading back down south, down the slope, or rather, I suppose it's east, but regardless, going down the slope. We're going to take our first break. So it has been an hour. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get fluids. I'm going to spew a little bit more lava, make myself feel a little better, and then we're going to come right back, and we'll be.
You don't need to hear about your lava spewing, Jay.
I don't need to hear about your lava life.
EMI.
We'll see you
I
all
would
soon. Don't go
certainly appreciate you not
anywhere.
referring to things as fluids in general.
Yeah, it's a bad word. Don't like it.
love fluids.
Now, if you want to say slime,
It's time.
And welcome back. Hello, everybody. We are all still in our accoutrement, our costumes. Except for me, I am a literal volcano. I am revealing myself here and now. They said
Cosplay is
a
real
volcano. Yeah, they
Not
said
a
the
phase,
volcano could never
Mom.
be a streamer, but here we are.
Can I share something really quickly?
Yes.
I opened my notes now that we're no longer in combat, and one of my notes is just get scrolls from Doja Cat's villa.
I forgot his name was Doja Cat. Yes.
I forgot about all that from last time.
Right. Good stuff.
Oh boy.
Doja Cat.
Doja
I should
Cat.
probably get mine as well.
I ask for it scrolls.
If I knew.
I forgot. I'm not just a volcano. I'm an Italian volcano. Hello.
Here's
I am-
Pompeii, ladies and gentlemen.
I am a
Not
Velasso.
yes.
That's what it is.
Pleasure to meet you. I stand up real tall.
I didn't know
spit in the
Doja Cat was
magma.
Italian.
Oh.
I shoot the lava into the volcano and I burn down your
I heated the
town.
pizza really fast.
Anyway.
It is always fine to make fun of Italians. This is the rule of the internet.
My culture is not your costume, Jay.
No, his costume is a volcano, obviously.
I'm appropriating. No. Oh god. Well, this is it. I knew I'd get canceled for wearing a shitty
What's left of
costume.
us, DM. Canceled, yeah.
We always knew it would be somewhat volcano related as well.
That's right. My volcano, my policies regarding volcanoes we were never great.
Volcano stands are like K-pop stands. They're vicious.
They will
Explosive.
though. I'll get to you.
Yes.
Yep. Pyroclastic. Okay, let's go. You're moving. You're moving down the slope. This was a bad idea. Okay, so you're moving back down the slope, and if you guys all recall, before you found the valley where the lava tube was in, you did have to pass within view distance of the villa, and now that you are pulling close to it again, just by dint of going back down the slope, you're seeing that it is still standing. The slow magma flow is encroaching a little bit more than it did last time, though.
Well,
If I were to go over to the villa, would you hit me again?
you hear the sound of Emery's heart breaking into 1,000 pieces.
Emery, I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yup.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's a 7. I'm dead now. Emery just collapses on the ground in tears.
Uh-huh.
We think that's a good idea.
To go into the villa with all the scrolls.
I mean, I know that we decided against it. I just did I do something wrong? Did I?
No, God, no. I'm just worried that there's going to be something in there, like there was back there. That's the fear at this point.
Well, there are a couple of ways to find out. We could send forward a scouting party, or we could just bypass it entirely. There's probably other options that I can't think of at the moment, given that I'm a little discombobulated. But I would be willing to be a member of said scouting party.
As would I.
Malders is like, I mean, I'm sneaky.
But if we're all a scouting party, then does that mean
It's
that
not
we're
a
just
scouting
going?
party anymore. It just means that we're going.
Not
Just
everyone
means
who
it's
is
just the
willing
party.
has to go.
Right.
But our mission is to scout.
I think maybe we can swing a little closer to it and then maybe send 1 or 2 people in just to do a quick look through. And if there is anything wrong there at all, we make tracks.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, we don't have to. It's not a. Are you just saying that because you feel bad about,
Betraying us?
Yes. Is this one of those, like, your mom yelled at you and so then they're like, oh no, it's okay, like you can have this candy bar, I don't mind.
Everybody's just like, stop seeing right through me. I'm just like, so Jay, I kind of spaced out a little bit. How long do you think it's going to be until the lava hits this place?
This place, so there is already like a flow encroaching, but like it's moving real slow. Like you think you could probably like if the worry is the lava, you think the only thing you have to worry about necessarily is maybe a fire breaking out while you're searching, but that's about it. From here, from where you're standing.
Okay, so I guess just kind of, if we go to the villa, what are we doing after that? I guess heading back down to tell the people, hey, we found a path? Or are we going on to doing other things? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I could use a short rest to recover some HP and some other stuff. And if we get to the villa and the villa is safe, a short rest is about an hour, right?
Thereabouts, yeah.
If it's not going to go up in flames in an hour, we could potentially just like get what we can from there, stop to take a breather, and then head back down to the village and tell them what we found.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
Sure.
Excellent. Let me
All right.
load us into the villa.
Ooh.
To the villa we shall go.
Just had it. There it is. Doge's villa.
Cat's villa.
Dogecoin's villa.
Oh,
Oh, whoops, my bad. I went a little bit too far into my character.
As this
Invest in Vermin
map
coin.
loads in, I want to remind folks that this is all done on Tailspire. You can get that on Steam. It's a great virtual tabletop. Please sponsor. Summon all of you to this board. And this particular map is a modified version of something I found on Tail Bazaar. So thank you once again, the good folks at Tail Bazaar, a community who makes boards and posts them for other people's use. Otherwise, I would not have been able to get this sort of a complicated setup done in time. So
It's really cool.
pumpkins are en fuego. Oh no.
there are fuego pumpkins.
Oh.
Huh.
See, where is everybody
for
gonna
the-
come in here? Let's go with there we are. Let's do Arthur, let's do Avery, let's do no Vernon. There you are. Vernon, let's do Tim Tam, let's do Amelia. No, not Amelia. Let's do where's Sparks? Doop.
There he is.
Oh wait, Malders. Hard when Jinx isn't here. There you go. All right, so things are a little dark, but here we are. There is again the lava has caused a lot of the surrounding bushes and fields and stuff like that to catch a little bit on fire, but it's nothing that looks like it's in a rush. Like it looks like it's very slow. The main house doesn't appear to be in danger quite yet.
Now I see over here there's a swordfish that's also, on top of a flame, and this other like these meats and stews and stuff like that. Is that also from the lava, or is that just they were in the middle of cooking?
This
Yeah, was
over
this guy
here,
like
that's-
having a party?
Yeah, so like the lava likes to set up a potluck. So
Oh,
you know,
wow.
yeah. It just snuck in here and did that. No, you're right. It looks like the place was set for more food. You remember the Doge telling you that he actually uses this place as a school too, so he sometimes teaches the village children here. Yeah.
Oh. I thought the lava might be cognizant. Okay.
We are.
That's what we need, more lava
Oh, wait.
monsters. Ah!
It is fiery here. The lava is the danger, so I had to put on my lava hat.
Oh no.
Like
Yeah.
lava would like it when it's fiery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not dark. You don't have to be scared of monsters.
This is my all-time favorite Halloween costume I've ever made.
You should make it into like a sandwich board sign. Just like walk around like that.
Yeah.
There you
Just
go.
Get a
Be a
strap and
volcano all the
hang it
time.
above my head.
Yeah.
Just-
Get another one and
Amazing.
hang it off your back that says, "This is the butt of a volcano."
That's right. Like a little butt.
Yeah.
Okay,
Steps
so
from the volcanic stone.
right. Yeah, what does lava cake even look like? Okay, let's.
Cha. I was
Hold
gonna
on,
say
hold on, I
something
got
about that ass being hot fire, but
Damn. That's it.
No.
I'm over.
Shout out
Next
to our
time on
sponsors,
What's
Raid
Left of
Shadow
Us.
Legends.
No,
That's-
don't give them a free sponsorship. They're not paying us. We hate
They
Raid Shadow
desperately
Legends.
want to. I'm
Fuck
so
Raid
sorry,
Shadow
Raid Shadow
Legends.
Legends.
Until you pay us, I'm
Don't
gonna keep.
apologize.
Until you sponsor us with several $100s, I will continue to say negative things about your product.
Yeah.
I would
Fuck
probably
Raid
continue
Shadow
doing
Legends.
it even
Yeah.
after then.
Right?
Like
Listen,
actual evil.
Every press is good press.
Raid Shadow
No such
Legends
thing.
more like.
Are you
Good
the one with the
one.
soundboard, Ron?
Yes.
I was like, who's doing that?
I think I've got one too. Hold on.
I have a soundboard,
You know,
but
it
it only
probably-
plays through my headphones. It doesn't play through my mic. I can change that, but not right now. Next time.
Yes.
There you go. Because no one will laugh at my jokes. I rigged a thing that I can get laughs anyway. All right, so you're the firing system. No. Okay.
Back from. I think we're just extra chaotic when we come back from break. This is what happens every time.
Yeah.
We're
Talk
full
about
of
gnomish
beads.
pooping songs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
That was
Anyway,
like
Doja
gnomish
Cat.
pornography
Anyway,
thing?
Doja
Yeah.
Cat.
I have to put this
Doja
away.
Cat.
I'm sorry. There you, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fine.
So
Okay, so
I
yes,
would
you are
like to
here.
go steal Doja Cat's books. Yeah, let's.
Okay, absolutely.
We have a
There are
general
two
idea of
big
whereabouts the books are.
buildings. Yeah.
Well, Zoe can see which building has more bookshelves, but I don't know that
Like-
Tim
Right.
has that
Is there
information.
one
no
that has
idea
a big
so
sign
far.
outside it that says books are in here?
I mean, to be fair, from the outside, no, not really. Although this big building here looks like it's like directly attached to the place that he would have likely had children in it. As it is like the open, there's a big gate and everything like that right here, right up front. Right. Hold on. Let me indicate the ping right here.
Ah. Ah, yes. Are we going to have to make an acrobatic check to jump this fence?
No, you could just hop it over. Not a big deal. I mean, unless you
Okay.
want to. It'd be really funny if Vernon planted his face, but
Well, I get a disadvantage on all ability checks right now because I have a point of exhaustion, so I would love to see how this goes. That's so
Go
four.
yeah, absolutely.
Which
Everyone
tracks,
tries to
'cause
climb
I'm-
over the fence.
And just like my hands are still like kind of shaky, and I'm just like, I try real hard to play it off like I did not just fail to jump the fence. No one falls for it.
Vernon rolls an 11. He tries to do another backflip, and I don't think he really nails it. Probably hits his head on the fence post or something.
Yeah, once again, he just Charlie Chaplins himself over that
It's
fence.
just like, oh god.
And
Yeah.
I just like, Emery's pissed. Is there a gate that I can just kick open?
This is all fence. The doorway here is kickable. If you wish to
Just
kick
kick
open
the
the door.
pumpkins.
Can't get to the pumpkins. They're
Yeah.
on the other side of the fence.
They're on the fire. You get everybody
You
over
better
here.
match.
Getting pumpkins, set the
Fence.
building on fire. Suddenly you're the Green Goblin.
Right?
I hate it when that happens.
And I am become the Marvel Joker.
With great power comes great responsibility. With great kicking power.
And as exhaustion comes, nothing impressive.
All right. I would like to start beeline to the books.
Righto, start searching around. Why don't you folks enter? And it's a well-appointed villa. It is made of mostly, even though it looks like it's made of mostly marble in here, there are marble accoutrement and fixtures, like the floor is marble for the most part, but it is mostly wood here. Like, it's not that high a status. This is a country villa. It's not a like something you see in Waterdeep or Neverwinter.
Not one
or
of your
something.
fancy city villas.
That's right.
Built around
I am
here
just-
like a simple villa.
I am but a simple country doja.
I'm not gonna
so-
stop.
why don't you folks give me an investigation check as you all pour over the stuff that is in this villa?
Investigation.
I'm
there is
using
indeed
my
stuff.
extra D6 for
16.
this.
5. I'm not even gonna roll for disadvantage because it can't get much worse than that. I used up all my good rolls killing those zombos.
All right, so that is a 10 plus I rolled a 4. That is 14.
14 is
Hey.
not bad.
Not
So Vernon, you
great.
said you rolled a 16, or was that Rathgirther? I can't remember.
Yes. Nope, I rolled a 16. Unless
Okay.
Rathgirther also rolled a 16.
No, I rolled a nat 20.
No!
Oh!
So
But she doesn't
Rathgirther-
know how to read.
Well, she knows what books look like, surely.
Yeah.
Or does
Yeah.
she?
Uh-oh.
So all of you are
Plot twist.
easily searching around. This villa is nice and airy. This is definitely where children go. Rathgirther with a 20, I think not only do you find the room with the scrolls in them first, but your very keen nose picks up that there is indeed food in this house. And so I think you kind of immediately, like, there's the room, and then, like, go over and find where the food is. If I am correct in my characterization of Rathgirther.
Yes.
Um,
She has a certain Scooby-Doo like quality.
So you are all the way over here now, and there is indeed delicious looking food. There's a high amount of salads here. Like, and they're that's sort of like oily type of salad with like lots of like onions and tomatoes and stuff like that in them. Cheese of various types. And the rest of you, of course, managed to pile in and find the room with the scrolls specifically. This looks like a classroom. Emery, I assume you kind of just follow everybody, actually. I shouldn't have assumed that, but...
Yeah, I mean, my thing is I'm gonna find a chair or like a wall that I can just like slump backwards against, and I'm gonna try to get a short rest in. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that, but she's attempting it.
Righto. You find like a children's stool. You just kind of prop yourself up against the
gross.
wall. You know, like
Yeah.
one of the exactly. It's sticky and gross. It's like
I
it's
just
like one of
meant
those like
stool also means poop.
that's the joke.
So, just real quick. So,
Yeah.
Doja Cat said that there was a like special scroll case.
Hmm.
That's what I'm going to be looking for first
Okay.
so that I can put my scrolls into that when I find them.
Right.
Good memory.
Well, so from in your searching of this house, aside from Rathgirther pointing, there's the room. You even go a little bit upstairs for a quick moment, and you see like this is more for entertaining guests. And then you go up even further, and there's like some bedrooms. Again, they look like they're either the Doja's personal bedrooms or they're for well-appointed guests or some such. But there doesn't appear to be anything like he mentioned for you in this house. And in fact, a quick look at the scrolls, Maldris, Vernon, and you quickly look over the scrolls, and this is indeed like where he taught the children. So there are some scrolls here that he would have likely wanted in terms of like, this is the local history, and this is what, but he definitely doesn't want the one that's like A, little a, big B, little b.
When I find those scrolls, the like learning how to read and write scrolls, I'm going to pick up a couple of those and stick them in my bag so that I can work with Rathgirther later.
Oh!
Good luck.
So
It
you
takes
find,
even more
you find a scroll for introduction to Common, introduction to Elvish, and introduction to the Velasso dialect.
It says put a lot of A's in front of all your nouns.
Right, and there's
Burn.
a little bit of the hand emotion.
You have to act like a conductor
At
whenever you
first you
talk.
think it's ASL, but
It's all
It's
about the
just not.
vibes.
All right, so next house, I guess,
sure.
or other
before-
building.
Yeah, before we move on, Redgunther, how much of this food do you consume? There's a lot here.
Should I roll something? What, like,
No, it's just I want to see if you like how much rating is done to these cupboards here.
as much as she can get?
Sure. There
She's
is the
gonna
reason
have a
mostly why I
tummy ache.
mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah.
is that there's also
That's why I
plenty
asked
of
if I had to
dried
roll something.
foods. Yeah. No, I think this is you basically fill yourself to satiation. Yeah, I don't think you're so insane as to eat so much you make yourself sick.
You don't?
You
I
don't?
don't think so. If you think you would eat yourself sick, then I can get you a Constitution saving throw if that's what you'd like.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Almost had a nat 20 on my Constitution saving throw. Eat a Herculean
Almost.
amount of food.
Yeah.
16.
16. Yeah, you start to notice when your stomach starts to hurt. You eat one last olive, and it's just like maybe I shouldn't have eaten that olive. The pits are too crunchy for me, and so
Yeah.
so that's enough giant olives and their pits for me, thanks. But you also find like there's a lot of food that like they intend to give the children for walking back home and stuff. So they're like either dried meats or they're there's a Genoa and a salami. And there's also like apples and pears and grapes.
Are there
especially
cannolis?
Especially the grappa. There is a cannoli, but of course those are fresh, and so Rathgurther obviously ate those.
Yeah, I take the salami and the gun, but I'll leave the cannolis.
Thank you.
So yes, now that you basically search the whole house, you can of course cross the courtyard and see if you can find something. Emery, you're gonna stay where you are and like kind of like do the.
Feel like I shouldn't because that feels like a bad idea.
I'll leave Sparks with her. I don't need Sparks's help. He can't
Sure.
smell books the way that like normal dogs can, because normal dogs can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Smell.
read that somewhere.
All right. Yeah. So Sparks parks it and sits in front of you while Emery does the honk shoe me. And
Like
the rest
she
of
wasn't
you.
full disclosure. Emery like was not trying to fall asleep. She's like, I gotta stay on guard because something else gonna jump out of his
Right.
and just passes the fuck out, just sitting in the corner.
I don't know where Vernon is. There he is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whoa.
And
Yeah, I thought I
then
was gonna try
obviously
to sit
at
on
this
the
point,
throne.
like you're coming out of the classroom, and Rathgurther's coming out of this, like stuffing a salami into her belt or whatever the hell she does with the food.
Yeah, she has a holstered salami.
Equipable salami. It's a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Actually, let's just say open.
It looks
so
like
yeah.
your search was also bountiful.
Yes, I didn't waste time looking for useless paper.
Excellent. As long as everybody came away with something they were looking for, I suppose.
All right, well, why don't you all give me another investigation check for this secondary area here?
Ooh,
19.
much better. 25.
Nice.
Bingo. Okay. And Rathgurther, are you searching for books this time, or perhaps something to wash all that food down with?
I think, just, something that would be of interest to her. If there's nothing, then she just doesn't find anything. She's definitely not looking for books.
Definitely not.
She's not a fucking nerd.
see here. Actually, there is. I did put something. Give me a second. Oh shit, that's not bad. Okay, so and Tim, you got 25 though, right?
Yes.
So Rathgurther, what was your investigation again?
9.
9. Okay. All right. So here's how it's gonna go. You all enter, and this time you notice that this residence is much more private. There are, of course, what appear to be guest rooms on the lower floor still, but there is a library not only on the bottom floor, where you definitely already find the scrolls that the doge was probably asking you to get. In that they are more complete histories, a map of the associated villages, some really ancient looking scrolls, that sort of stuff. And then upstairs there is an even more private one up here, where you do indeed find what looks to be a scroll case that is ensorcelled with runes and stuff. I'm pronouncing the C in ensorcelled. No one harm me. I'm doing it so that
I was
pronunciation
very
is
confused.
Yeah, I just didn't know what word you were saying.
Yeah, I was like,
Ensorcelled.
oh.
It means it's full of scorpions.
No.
just covered it. This is not the tube you were looking for. This is the tube of scorpions.
It's like one of those. It's like that, like prank thing that's like a can of snakes, and when you open it, all the snakes pop out.
You open it and it produces 1d12 scorpions
Surprise!
per hour. Yeah.
Why do you need this many scorpions?
I'm a collector.
You ever
I'm
just
a
get a hankering
Scorpio.
for scorpions?
He's
That's
a
right.
Scorpio. He has to be on brand.
Well, I'd rather have a scorpion and not need it than need it and not
Exactly.
I have it, exactly.
I cast one out of the sky. Get over here.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Um,
It's an improvised
absolutely.
weapon. Throw a scorpion.
And in this private chamber, not only do you find the tube that you need to get, which incidentally does have some sort of like really limited like bag of holding style quality. Like you can see everything that goes in there, and it's definitely fits more than it should. So you can start like literally putting in a whole bunch of scrolls in this just willy-nilly. But Tim, because you're in here and because you rolled so high, you find this before Rathgurther does. There is a poster. It looks like a troubadour's poster. It's something that they would hand out to like, hey, there's going to be a show coming through here soon. It's older. It looks at the date is for like maybe about a year ago. Maybe a little bit more than that. It's like dated for the year, not what month they were coming through here. And it says now playing the troop's name is written on the bottom. I have not yet decided it. But they're playing the Scorpions, the Wandering Scorpions Troubadour Group. And the big bold headline is the epic tales of Rathgurther the Barbarian, starring and unfortunately that part has been watered over with like wine and stuff like that, so it doesn't show you who the headline billing is. But there is a big portrait of Rathgurther on the front, and it looks like it looks like Rathgurther.
Wow, the actor that they got for this is like spot on. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it down because it's neat, and I'll show it to her when I see her soon, and I bet she'll just get a huge kick out of it. I think she'll be so proud, So yeah, I mean, I will collect all of the scrolls that I think are important because
Right.
she has good judgment for that kind of thing.
Right, yeah. You can fold in about 150 scrolls into this thing, so you end up clearing out most of this library.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Tim has single-handedly saved the entire history of this town.
Right, yeah.
Jinx it, we still gotta get out.
So also incidentally, at some point you attempt you like just figuring you grab like a tome, like a book wrap thing instead of that because it looks old as well. And as you get closer to the tube with it, it just sort of like starts folding in on itself. and you're like, what? And then you realize the closer you get it, the more like the tome folds and curls like a scroll to fit into the scroll tube.
I'm gonna take out like a piece of. I also have a salami because I took a salami. I'm gonna take a salami and see if it also fits in there.
The salami does not curl on itself, but it absolutely fits in.
Oh my god.
What
Jojo
about like?
later is just like, scroll.
I want to experiment and see if like anything
Sure.
does that or just like written things.
It seems to, with a little bit of poking around, it seems like things with words on them specifically. There is, for instance, a pillow that has words on it, and you shove it close, and it curls in on itself and can fit into the tube.
Oh, wow. We're going to be able to save every piece of Live, Laugh, Love merchandise.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
is
the
amazing.
pillow with Nicolas Cage's face doesn't fit in there.
Unfortunately.
Is it a picture with just his face, or is he also with the what is it called, the Declaration of Independence, or was it the Constitution, whatever it was?
Declaration of Independence.
Technically, that has words on it.
Yeah, that would have words in it. That would work.
I will take the salami out, but I will leave the pillow in there.
Excellent. Well, okay. You all reconvene back down here after you're done your experimentations, and unfortunately, aside from that very good roll, almost none of you found anything of worth note in this place. This seems to be like a private residence.
Hey, Rathgurther! Hey!
So,
Hey! Look what I found!
what's that?
Doesn't this person look exactly like you? They got such a actor for it.
I suppose there's a passing resemblance.
It's so good.
Yes. Timothy. Perhaps
It's Tim Tam.
Tim Tam.
Or just
Tim
Tim, that's
Timothy.
fine. Timothy.
Doodle-doo. Perhaps, you should get rid of that.
No, but it's all about you and all of the accomplishments.
It's a play about me, yes. But there
Yeah.
are many plays about me. I just worry that if the rest of our team saw that, they might grow jealous. So perhaps this could be our little secret.
I mean, you can just say her name. I know that Emery would get jealous, but I don't know about the rest of them.
Well, Emery's in a very fragile emotional state right now, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
She-
Okay,
she did stab us a little.
wrap it back up. And do you want to hold on to it, or do you want me to hold on to it?
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, that's
Okay. It's so cool. You should be so proud of it. I wish I were that famous.
Well, someday,
Really?
of course.
I mean, if I keep hanging out with you, I mean, you're so famous.
Yes. I'm very famous, and there are lots of plays starring lots of actors about me.
But that one is so good. We should see if we can find that troupe, and then we can like go see it, and then we could do side by side and
No.
okay.
No.
Okay.
No, let's not do that.
Okay. Can I like insight check the
You absolutely
how
can.
fervent she is? Okay, let's see. Oh gosh.
And you
Oh,
probably
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, she just.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
You don't think anything weird is going on about this.
No, nothing at all.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Right on. So you can all reconvene back in the main villa, where Emery, I think at this point you might actually be taking a nap.
Yeah, no, she is out.
Mm-hmm. Like little Emery snoozles are happening. Got a big bubble coming out of her face.
No.
Big sharp
He's just
teeth.
like man spreading a little bit, just like barely on this chair, like kind of leaning backwards over, like kind of her head is kind of like resting sideways against the wall. Her like arms are crossed. And the tail is just kind of like wagging like a cat and just going like
Aw.
punk, 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 just like a little bit. Little snoozles.
So the
That's
rest of you,
adorable.
the rest of you can absolutely try to get a short rest in as well, if you'd like. There doesn't appear to be any immediate danger aside from the creeping fire, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Sure.
shot.
All right. So while the party kind of mills about and does things that are more restful than walking around and or takes naps, we are going to leave today's session there.